the center used. That's where the problem began. After moving into the building, it was discovered it was not up to fire code and needed a zoning variance to begin operation. The day center came before the La Follette Planning Commission on February 27th requesting a variance, but the Planning Commission could not proceed. The fire code issue would need to be corrected before they could proceed. At the February meeting, City Codes Enforcement Officer Daniel Foster explained inside the warehouse there are bags of clothing, no sprinklers, and a vehicle housed in the warehouse. Foster explained the building does not meet the C1 zoning and needs a special variance to occupy the space. As the discussion began yesterday afternoon in the 5 p.m. meeting, Coffey told the group he felt it would be beneficial to know the concerns of the business owners. Hoskins said one of the concerns was safety and another was safety. Tabitha Bennett, who has a salon next to the proposed day center, said she would feel safer having the day center next door. Bennett, who was seated at the front table, began to cry as she shared with the crowd. There was a man sitting beside me in the audience, and he asked when the day center was going to reopen. I'm hungry. Tanya Doherty with TVCH shared with the group how the people using the day center can help to clean up the city of La Follette. They need community service hours, and they can get those by picking up litter. Coffey suggested a 90-day solution for the center. The first solution would be to bring the building up to code and see how things work out in that time frame for the day center. The second solution would be to look for another location, with business owners being asked to pledge $100 a month to pay toward the lease of another location. The first solution could only be done if the building is brought up to code and passed. Then a variance would need to be granted from the zoning issue. A frail man identified as John Russell stood up and said a program needs to be put together to help low-income people eat. I've eaten once today. When the center was open, I went there daily to get something to eat. A member of the audience stood up and said, we need to get the people fed. After a few minutes of discussion, it was decided that lunches could possibly be fixed at a different location and brought to the proposed day center location and distributed out the front door. Doherty told the group that she would contact the health department about policies for distributing the food. The group eventually decided that a letter would be drafted to business owners in La Follette explaining the intentions for the 90-day solution. There would be a space on the letter for business owners to mark yes, no, or maybe, with a space for comments. After the letters are collected and the codes are corrected, Planning Commission Chairman Joe Bollinger would then be contacted to call a special Planning Commission meeting. The regular monthly meeting of the Campbell County Board of Education is this evening at 6 o'clock at the courthouse in Jacksboro. To see the agenda and the minutes from the February meeting, go to our web channel, 1450WLAF.com. The Campbell County Board of Education Education Policy Committee will meet on Tuesday, March the 17th at 3 p.m. in the upstairs conference room of the central office. Also, the Campbell County Board of Education will hold a workshop Tuesday, March 31st at 5 p.m. in the lower level conference room of the central office. The purpose of the workshop is to discuss the strategic plan. Postmark La Follette was one of 20 nonprofits across the country invited to do a documentary on its activities in the community. When it was completed, it will be sent to the Smithsonian to become a permanent part of their stories. Yes, project for all to see and hear forever. The grant-funded opportunity was specifically geared to young people in their communities. They were to work with mentors in learning the basics of doing a film documentary. The young people that signed up for this event are Lucy Cole, Jordan Heatherly, Anaya Roberts, Cola Morton, Patricia Goins, Elena Roberts, and Alea Roberts. Mentors are Joanne McLeod Myers, Bradley Smitty, Linda Freislich, and Karen Kumor. More of this information could have been accomplished without the professional help of Gabriel Crutchfield, who did the filming and will edit the final product based on the highlights of the interviews. The group met every Saturday in February, and interviewed a variety of people in our community. The public's invited to view this event along with the young people who worked on it and many of those who were interviewed. The view will be held Sunday, March 15th at 2 p.m. at Postmark La Follette, 119 South Tennessee Avenue. Soon, this group of students will be meeting monthly in a roundtable format to discuss some of the topics discussed during the many hours of interviews that were conducted. Postmark La Follette will continue to work closely with this project for future growth in connecting children in our community with their vision of their future. For more information, contact Postmark La Follette at gmail.com. And finishing up today, Campbell County Middle School fishing team claims 3 of the top 5 spots. What a weekend it was for the Campbell County Middle School fishing team at Anderson County Park on Norris Lake. Mason Dopel and Gabe St. John won the East Tennessee Youth Bass Trail. A proud coach, Mike King, added, Anthony Malone took 3rd place in this event, and he went on to say that while Reed Chapman and Mac Fritz claimed 5th place. Mason Dopel and Gabe St. John reeled in a whopping 10.57 pounds to win the tournament. Chuck Devote helped Mason hold the fish. King's team claimed 3 of the top 5 spots in Saturday's event. And that's our news for this Tuesday. Stay connected. We'll be right back with the press release from the Campbell County Jail.
I'm Tracy Labertini with Alco Builders and Realty. Take a look at what we have for you today.
Thank you, Tracy. This home is located at 500 Rose Hill Drive. It has 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, walkout basement. It's recently been updated. Has new windows, offered to you for only $79.9. This great home is located at 816 West Prospect Street, has 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, hardwood flooring, detached 2-car garage, a large kitchen, offered to you for $129.9. This home is located at 214 Crestview, has 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, large walk-in closets, new laminate flooring, has a 2-car carport, offered to you for $85,000.
If you're looking to buy or to sell, my name's Tracy Lobertini, 423-562-0638. Just give me a call.
If you give a man a wild-caught, perfectly seasoned Bojangler fried fish fillet sandwich with tangy tartar sauce and American cheese, you can feed him for a day. But if you teach a man that he can get 2 of them for only $5, you can go ahead and feed yourself, too. After all, you probably deserve it. Get 2 tasty, flaky Bojangler fish fillet sandwiches for just $5, or a combo with a fixin' and a drink for $5 right now at Bojangles. It's Bo time.
Going on Medicare opens opportunities to expand your health coverage. In our area, you have choices of more than 15 Advantage plans from 4 major health insurance companies and 7 supplement plans from dozens of companies. My name is Hugh Neal, and I am an agent with Heron Cannell. I've been helping individuals in the area for more than 5 years out of our office in the Riggs Center right here in La Follette. I am in the office from 9 until 4 p.m. every Tuesday and Friday. I am licensed with the 5 major health companies that provide Advantage plans in the area. I'm also licensed with a dozen companies that provide supplement or Medigap plans. Weighing your options is critical in choosing a plan. I can help you find the plan that meets your needs. Please drop by my office in the Riggs Center in La Follette and see me, Hugh Neal, on Tuesdays and Fridays. It is better to look before you leave.
Time now to look at that press release from the Campbell County Jail, brought to you today and every day at this time by BC Bonding, Main Street, Jacksboro. Let BC set you free. When you need a bond made, BC Bonding can take care of it. They're available 24 hours a day, and their phone number is 563-0065. BC Bonding. 10 people were booked into the Campbell County Jail in the past 24 hours. Brian Bolton, 49 of Jacksboro, for felony evading arrest, violation of the light law, and no insurance. Sharon N. Burton, 51, of General Carl Steiner Highway in La Follette, for DUI and possession of a Schedule II controlled substance. 28-year-old Tasha Renee Bird of Sunset Trail in Jellicoe, for child support. Deborah Dunaway, 58, of Hill Lane in Caryville, for simple assault. 18-year-old Kaylee Lambden of Slate Creek Road in Jacksboro, for domestic violence by assault. Ashley Elizabeth Powers, age 30, of DeLapp Lane in La Follette, for driving on an expired license and possession of drug paraphernalia. 29-year-old Mitchell Wayne Schweigert of Ridner Lane in Jacksboro, for possession of drug paraphernalia. Kyle Richard Vermillion, 62, of Williamsburg, Kentucky, for a probation violation. Ronald Terry Wilkerson II, 47, of Clinton, for a probation violation. And our last name today, Christy Marie Wilson, 31, of West Hemlock Street in La Follette, for second offense of driving on a revoked or suspended license. And that's the report today from the Campbell County Jail, brought to you by BC Bonding. BC Bonding is located on Main Street in Jacksboro, and they're always available by telephone to help you 24 hours a day. That phone number is 563-0065, and that's BC Bonding, Main Street